I closed out the book with a chapter on buy-in. It's one of the 5 major sources of drama and emotional waste in the workplace. One of the things that I find leaders struggling to be clear with their employees about is the fact that there really is no third option. And I know that needs some explaining. It has to do with aligning with the organization readily and by choice. But many times when the organization has decided to go in a certain direction, and leaders are rolling out where we're going as an organization and what that's going to require from employees in terms of stepping up and being ready and moving into what's next. A lot of people start into their opinions talking about why they don't agree with the decision, and they're editorializing on the decision. And most leaders listen to that editorializing as like another form of venting. And what I encourage leaders to do is to call this very quickly. When people start to vent, I let them know that it's not really optional buy-in, that is. It's not really an option. The organization's already decided to move forward. And so when they're talking to me about why they don't agree with the decision, I very quickly bypass the ego and say, what's your plan to get on board? What's your plan to love this decision? How are you gonna get aligned and bought in? How are you gonna get yourself bought in? And people at times go, oh, I get it. I was thinking preference trumped potential. Sorry, time out. My plan to get bought in is I'm gonna jump in and use my expertise to make it work. But many times people will say, I'm not going to buy into this. I don't agree with the strategy. I'll shock them then by saying, then what's your plan to transition off my team? And they're usually taken aback. And they say, well, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm thrilled about that because I love their skill set. I want to keep them on the team. So then I ask them, what's your plan to buy into this? And they're like, well, I'm not gonna. I don't agree with it. Then what's your plan to transition? I'm not gonna. And it suddenly dawns on me and them when I point it out. I'll say, so you think there's a third option? To stay and hate, to stay and critique, to stay and sabotage. There's no third option. You can stay and enjoy and play, or you can leave in peace, but there's really nothing in the middle. I can't pay you to stay and hate or stay and sabotage. Most people don't realize that a big source of drama in their workplace, but a big ingredient in their own unhappiness, is they've chosen this third option that they're gonna stay and hate. And if you can't get out of it, get into it. And if you can't get into it, then get out of it. And so most people don't take that level of accountability and they stay and just cause all this drama. And that's why I ended the book on this notion of buy-in. It's probably a strong concept for many to take. It's a harder concept, but it's an important one.